History of Afghanistan, Chapt. The history of Afghanistan is long and complex, marked by a series of empires, invasions, conflicts, and periods of relative stability. Here's a condensed overview. Ancient and early history. Afghanistan has a rich ancient history. It was a part of various ancient empires, including the Achaemenid Empire, 6th-4th century BCE, founded by Cyrus the Great, which extended from modern-day Iran into parts of Central Asia and the Indian subcontinent. Buddhist period. From around the 3rd century BCE, Buddhism flourished in the region. The famous Bamiyan Buddhas, colossal statues carved into a cliff, were constructed during this period. Islamic conquests. In 7th century CE, Islamic armies began to conquer the region. Afghanistan became part of the Islamic Caliphate, Ghaznavid and Ghurid empires. In 10th to 12th centuries, the region saw the rise of various empires. The Ghaznavid Empire and the Ghurid Empire were prominent during this time. Mongol invasion. In 13th century, Genghis Khan and his Mongol armies swept through Central Asia, including Afghanistan, causing widespread destruction. Timurid dynasty. In 14th and 15th centuries, the Timurid Empire, established by Timur Tamerlane, ruled over parts of Afghanistan. Mughal Empire. Babur, a descendant of Timur, established the Mughal Empire. In the early 16th century, which included parts of present-day Afghanistan. Durrani Empire. In the mid-18th century, Ahmad Shah Durrani, also known as Ahmad Shah Baba, founded the modern state of Afghanistan, known as the Durrani Empire. This marked the beginning of the modern Afghan state. 19th century. The 19th century are a struggle for influence between the British Empire and the Russian Empire, known as the Great Game. Afghanistan maintained a precarious independence, often serving as a buffer zone between the two empires. 20th century. Afghanistan gained full independence from Britain in 1919. The country was ruled by a monarchy until a coup in 1973 led to the establishment of a republic. Soviet invasion. In 1979, the Soviet Union invaded Afghanistan to support a communist government facing a rebellion. This led to a long and devastating conflict, with Afghan resistance groups the Mujahideen receiving support from various countries, including the United States. Civil war and Taliban rule. The Soviet withdrawal in 1989 and the subsequent collapse of the communist government led to a period of civil war among various Mujahideen factions. In the mid-1990s, the Taliban, an Islamist extremist group, emerged and took control of much of the country. Post 9/11 and U.S. intervention. Following the 9/11 attacks in 2001, the United States, with international coalition forces, invaded Afghanistan to oust the Taliban regime and hunt down Al-Qaeda operatives.